So, firstly, congratulations on winning the 2023 BCS Pole Vault Summit. How many years have you been coming to the summit, and what does winning it mean to you?
Thanks. It's the third time for me, and yeah, this year was crazy because yesterday I won, and yeah, it's a good feeling because this is for us it's the biggest pole vault competition in the world. Because there is too many pole vaulters in the same place, and to win this, it's really good, really great, and it's a good step in my career, I think.
I mean, you were absolutely on fire yesterday. You made every bar first attempt. Could you just give us some insight into how you were feeling in the competition, maybe your mental state, physical state?
Yeah, my physical state was really good because during the warm-up, I felt that I was really nice. All of my jumps were good, and so that's why I decided to start at 5:51. And after, with the good pole at the good moment, I was just like, I know what I'm doing with the good pole, and it was like not easy, but like fluid, you know. And yeah, it was a good competition.
So you also showed up with some of your French training partners. Do you always train with them? And can you give us a little insight into like the relationship you have with them and the camaraderie you have over the years of training?
Yeah, with Alioun, Mathieu, and Ethan, we train together, and every training is a competition, especially for pole vault training. So every training is like who's gonna be the best, and it's difficult. But when you are in shape and you are confident, it's really good for first competition and for the season, because when you arrive in competition, I mean you're ready, because during training you train with good guys who jump high, so that's good.
So I'm just guessing that your primary coach is your father?
Yeah.
What other resources or people do you like to use as references to help you succeed?
I have my father. I have Philippe Dancos, the coach of Renault, La Villenie. I have Renault, like for model. And I have a mental preparator and the physio and everything. But yeah, my father is my first coach, and he's my coach for competition when Philippe is not here. And yeah, I have Renault, I have a lot of good guys, good pole vaulters, so I have a good team around me.
You mentioned Renault as a model. Do you see him as your ideal model, and maybe could you describe what your father said, the French style of pole vaulting?
Yeah, Renault was my idol when I was young. I have picture with Renault in 2010. Like I was like this, and I was with Renault for French Championship just for a picture. And then 10 years after, I am with Renault in the Major Championship. So this is good, because yeah, this guy has jumped 6:16. It was the best pole vaulter for 7 or 8 years. So to train with this guy is just crazy, because yeah, it's a legend.
So this is a question I got from a friend back in university. French vaulters, they don't tend to be the biggest, the tallest, or the strongest, yet you guys are a powerhouse and find incredible success. Could you give some insight into the things that, like the advantages you have, or how you may find success despite not being the biggest, the strongest?
Yeah.
It's an inspiration to a lot of people.
Yeah, like you said, Renault was not the biggest, was not the strongest, was one of the fastest during the run-up. So in France, there is no rules. If you're tall, it's cool. If you're short, it's okay. You have to improve your own capacity, like your speed, your strength, and your jump, and there is no rules. Like, it's not because you're not tall you will not jump high. And in France, this is this is really true because we have Renaud. My dad was short, and they both jump high. So we try to improve the capacity of the athletes, and we don't try to create something new, try to jump like a tall guy. Jump like you should and improve this and you will jump high. That's the rule in France.
Your father mentioned that you guys are always doing technical training. What other things in training do you prioritize? Do you have phases and seasons where you jump a lot? Do you jump a lot all the time? Do you lift a lot? What kind of things?
Yeah, we do two-time pole vaults during preparation, Tuesday and Thursday. We jump 2 times a week. One session of weightlifting, and 1 or 2 sprint sessions with bounce a lot. And yeah, we jump a lot, but we jump smart, you know. We don't jump on 16 or 18 steps at the beginning of the season. We start with 6, 8, 10, after 12. We go progressive on the run, so we build a good speed, a good run for competition. So I think we train smart.
Do you guys incorporate ideas of periodization, as in going through different cycles of like hypertrophy, strength?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, we from October to December, it's more power at training. You know, a heavy bar when you do weightlifting or something like this. And when competition are here, we reduce the volume of the training, but we train harder, like shorter but harder. You know.
How would you describe your country's support of the pole vault? Is it difficult or easy to succeed as a professional vaulter in France?
In France, yeah. In France, it's easy. Not easy, but it's okay to be a professional pole vaulter. I mean, you can have sponsors, you can have money, so it's easy. But the real thing is, if you want money, you want success, everything, you have to be good. You have to jump high. Like Renaud was the best of the world, so he put lights on pole vault in France, you know. So now we walk on the after Renaud, and we have to make our own history, you know. So,
what are some things that you think could make the sport of pole vaulting more popular and elevate the sport as a whole?
I don't really know. I think social media is important for all of sports, you know, because with social media you can have a lot of view on videos or things like this, and you can show to the world what is your sport. And I think it's the thing is important is social media, and you have to jump high.
Could you go over what you believe are some key factors to getting on a bigger pole?
Like what I do to go up on poles?
Yeah, whether it be mental or spending the preseason getting faster, stronger. Like what's the most important factor to getting on that next pole and moving it?
There is not one factor, there is many factors. If you are ready in your head, you can go. But if your body is not strong enough, there is no reason to go up. So if you are in good shape, ready in your head to go up, when the pole is too small, just to change. And it's okay, and you do the same. And I know for me it's not a problem. I can go up on a lot of poles, so there is no problem for me. But for some people it's difficult.
Did you develop that confidence from just training for a long time?
Yeah. For me, it was just to take bigger pole at training. Like, if I jump good, but I go through the bungee, I change pole, you know. And for me, it's not a problem.
So this is my final question. Are you going to be back next year?
I think so. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I hope you win next year. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations again.
Thanks.